Forgiveness is a powerful tool for healing, and that begins with forgiving yourself. Release the hold that your past has over you, and allow yourself the freedom to move forward. Every new day is a chance to begin again, to write a new chapter in the story of your life. You are worthy of a fresh start, and you have everything within you to create the future you desire. Your past has shaped you, yes, but it does not control you. You are the creator of your own future, and you have the power to move forward with peace and strength. My dear child, sometimes life will feel uncertain, and you may wonder if the choices you are making are the right ones. I want to remind you that there is no one right way to live your life. You do not have to follow a prescribed path or measure yourself against the expectations of others. Your life is unique, and so is your journey. The only thing that matters is that you stay true to yourself and honor your inner wisdom. You will be tempted at times to compare your journey to others, but remember that everyone walks their own path at their own pace. Just because someone else's journey looks different does not mean you are on the wrong path. Trust that your steps are leading you where you are meant to go. You are always where you need to be, even when it does not feel that way. There is no right timeline for success, happiness, or fulfillment. Your life will unfold in its perfect time. My dear child, I understand that it is easy to fall into the trap of trying to do everything perfectly, to achieve success on every front. Society often places pressure on us to be perfect, to meet certain standards, and to always be striving for more. But I ask you to remember that perfection is not the goal. You do not need to be perfect in order to be worthy of love, success, or happiness. You are worthy simply by being you. Perfection is an illusion. It knows the unseen truth of all things. And I know the truth of you. You are love. You are light. You are enough. Angel says, do not seek your purpose in the expectations of the world. Purpose is not a destination. It is the way you walk, the love you give, the present you bring to each moment. Whether in stillness or in movement, whether in creation or in rest, you are fulfilling your purpose simply by being. The river does not force its way. It flows, carving its path with patience and grace. So too must you trust in your own unfolding. There is no race, no finish line to reach. Life is not something to be conquered, but something to be embraced. Each moment, each breath, each heartbeat is sacred. Angel says, be kind to yourself. Speak to yourself as you would to one you love. Too often, you listen to the voice of judgment, the echo of fear. Let it go. Replace it with compassion, with gentleness. You are worthy of the same love you so freely give to others. You do not need to search for me, for I am already within you. In the laughter of a child, in the warmth of the sun, in the quiet of the night, I am there. In your joys and in your sorrows, in your triumphs and in your struggles, I am there. Always. Angel says, love without hesitation. Give without fear. The heart that opens to others is never empty, for love multiplies in its giving. When you give kindness, it does not diminish. You become richer in spirit, fuller in truth, as though it were something that could be measured. But listen closely. You are enough simply because you are. There is nothing you must prove, nothing you must earn. Your existence alone is a miracle. Angel says, walk through storms, and yet here you stand, stronger than you know, brighter than you believe. You are not broken. You are becoming. Angel says, when you doubt, look to the sky. The stars do not question their right to shine. The sun does not ask if it is worthy of rising. You too are meant to shine, not for the world, not for approval, but because it is simply who you are. You seek answers, but sometimes the answers come not in words, but in silence. In the quiet moments, in the spaces between thoughts, you will hear the truth your soul has always known. Be still. Listen. You are already home. Angel says, love without fear. Love is not a cage. It is the wind that carries you higher. Do not hold back out of fear of loss. Love fully, deeply, freely. Love is the only thing that lasts beyond time. Do not be afraid of your own power. You are not small. You are not insignificant. Within you is the same force that moves the tides, that spins the planets, that ignites the stars. You are more than you have been told. You are infinite. Angel says, be patient with yourself. Growth is not a race. It is easy to become caught up in the need to do, to achieve, to constantly move forward. But I ask you to remember that there is also great beauty and stillness in simply being. Take time to rest, to reflect, and to appreciate the simple joys that surround you. The world may seem noisy and chaotic at times, but within you, there is always peace. When you take the time to reconnect with that peace, to listen to the quiet whispers of your soul, you will find the clarity and strength you need to move forward with grace. My dear child, you may sometimes question your path, wondering if you are making the right choices, or if you are truly living in alignment with your highest purpose. But I want you to know that you are exactly where you need to be. The journey of life is not always linear, and there are times when you may feel lost or uncertain. But trust that each step, each decision, and each experience is leading you closer to the truth of who you are. It is easy to compare yourself to others, to feel that you should be further along, or that your life should look a certain way. But I remind you that your journey is unique, and it unfolds in its own time. Do not rush to meet someone else's expectations or standards. You are not here to follow anyone else's path, but your own. You are here to discover your own truth, to walk in your own light, and to create a life that is authentically yours. My dear child, even in the moments of fear and uncertainty, remember that you are always held by love. The love that created you, the love that sustains you, and the love that is the very essence of all that exists. This love is unwavering, constant, and eternal. No matter what challenges you face, no matter how dark the world may seem, know that this love is always with you, guiding you, supporting you, and lifting you up. Fear may arise, and doubt may cloud your heart, but I ask you to face these feelings with courage and compassion. Fear is not something to be ashamed of or to avoid. It is a natural part of the human experience, and it is often in the face of fear that you discover the depth of your strength and the power of your spirit. When you walk through fear with faith, you will find that it loses its grip on you. You will discover that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible, and that you are always supported by the love of the divine. My dear child, you are worthy of all the love, joy, and peace that the world has to offer. I know that there are times when you may feel unworthy, when the struggles of life make you question your value. But I want you to remember this: your worth is not determined by your circumstances, by the opinions of others, or by the achievements you attain. Your worth is intrinsic, rooted in the very essence of who you are. You are a divine being, and your presence in this world is a gift. Never let anyone or anything convince you that you are not enough, because you are more than enough. You are worthy simply because you exist. Your heart, your soul, and your unique light are a blessing to the world, and you are deserving of all the good things that life has to offer. You are deserving of love, not just from others, but from yourself. Embrace your own humanity, your own imperfections, and know that you are worthy of all the love that the world has to offer. And as you move through your life, remember to extend that same compassion to others. The world can sometimes seem harsh and unforgiving, but you have the power to change that, one act of kindness at a time. A simple word, a small gesture, can have a profound impact on another person's life. Never underestimate the power of kindness. It is a ripple that spreads through the world, touching lives in ways you may never fully understand. My dear child, you are not alone. You are part of a vast, interconnected web of life, a divine dance that stretches across time and space. The love you give, the kindness you offer, and the compassion you show all become part of that web, creating ripples that reach far beyond what you can see. Every action you take, no matter how small, has a lasting impact, and you are a vital part of the greater whole. So, my dear child, walk forward with courage and with faith. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and know that you are always supported by the love of the divine. You are enough, just as you are. Your journey is meaningful, and your presence in this world is a gift. You are loved, you are cherished, and you are never alone. My dear child, the stars above you have shone for eons, yet not one of them questions its purpose. The wind moves across the earth, yet it does not doubt where it must go. So too must you trust in your existence, for you are not here by accident. Every breath you take, every step you walk, is part of a sacred design. Angel says, let go of the illusion of control. Even when it feels like you are wandering. Each step, no matter how small or uncertain, is a step toward your higher self. My dear child, you may find that the world around you moves quickly, with demands pulling you in all directions. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, like you are running to keep up with everything. But I ask you to slow down and take a breath. You do not need to rush through life, constantly checking off boxes or meeting deadlines. Life is not a race. It is a journey to be experienced fully, with presence and intention. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to pause. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and reconnect with your center. Remember that you are enough, just as you are. You do not need to do more or be more to prove your worth. You are already whole. You are already worthy. Trust that when you take time for yourself, when you prioritize your well-being, you are better able to show up for others and for the world. Your value is not tied to your productivity or your accomplishments. It is in your being. Allow yourself the grace to slow down, to rest, and to reconnect with the peace within. My dear child, there will be times when you question your worth, when you feel like you are not enough or that you are not living up to the expectations placed upon you. I want to remind you that you are worthy, exactly as you are. Your worth is not dependent on what you do, what you achieve, or how others perceive you. Your worth is inherent in the fact that you are a divine being, a unique and irreplaceable part of this universe. You do not need to strive for perfection or to meet the standards of the world to be worthy of love, peace, and success. You are already perfect in your imperfections. It is your authenticity, your vulnerability, and your willingness to embrace your true self that makes you beautiful. My dear child, I know that you sometimes feel burdened by the expectations placed upon you, both by others and by yourself. But I want you to know that you are not here to live up to anyone's expectations but your own. You are not here to follow someone else's path, but to create your own. The only expectation you need to meet is the one that comes from within, the one that calls you to live authentically, to live in alignment with your truth. You are free to chart your own course. There is no right or wrong way to live, only your way. Do not be swayed by the opinions of others or the pressure of societal norms. You are here to follow your heart, to listen to your inner voice, and to live a life that is true to who you are. This is your journey, and you are the one who gets to decide how it unfolds. My dear child, I remind you, again, that you are never alone. Even when you feel isolated, even when you feel as though you are walking alone in the world, know that you are surrounded by love, by the presence of those who support you, both seen and unseen. The divine is always with you, offering its protection, its wisdom, and its love. The angels are near, watching over you, guiding you, and whispering words of encouragement in your heart. When you feel lost, when you feel unsure, Remember that the divine is always present. The love that surrounds you is infinite and unwavering. Keep believing. Keep going. Happiness is not a destination you must reach. It is something you can choose now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for when you have everything figured out. Choose joy in the small things. Find beauty in the ordinary. Let love in. Do not push it away out of fear. Love is not meant to be hidden behind walls. Love is meant to be felt, to be shared, to be lived. You are not broken. You are not unworthy. You are not too much, and you are not too little. You are exactly as you are meant to be. You have survived every difficult moment. You have overcome every storm, and you will continue to rise. You are not alone. You are deeply, profoundly loved. Even when you cannot see it, even when you cannot feel it, love is surrounding you, guiding you, holding you. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep shining. My dear child, there will be moments in your life when everything seems to be falling apart. The weight of the world might feel unbearable, and you may find yourself questioning your strength, your purpose, or your ability to continue. In these moments, it's easy to feel isolated, lost, and uncertain of where to turn. But I want to remind you that you are not alone. Even in the hardest of times, you are surrounded by love, love that is unwavering, constant, and always present. It may be difficult to see it when you are in the midst of struggle, but I assure you, you are always held. You are stronger than you realize, and even when you feel broken or worn, there is a powerful resilience within you. Every hardship you face is an opportunity for growth, for learning, and for the development of your soul. It is not the challenges themselves that define you, but how you choose to rise above them. You have faced obstacles before, and you will face them again, but you will continue to emerge stronger each time. The things that tried to break you did not succeed. You are still here, still standing, still capable of finding joy. Let yourself feel. Do not bottle up your emotions out of fear that they make you weak. Your feelings are valid. They deserve to be acknowledged. You do not have to carry them alone. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who believe in you, who remind you of your strength when you forget. Let go of those who drain your energy, who make you doubt yourself, who do not honor your heart. You are allowed to set boundaries. You are allowed to say no. You do not owe anyone your time, your energy, or your peace. Protect your well-being. Happiness is not a destination, it is a choice. Stop waiting for the day when everything is perfect. Joy exists in the present moment, in the little things, in the here and now. Fear will tell you that you are not enough. Do not believe it. Fear is not truth. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you think. You are not a burden. Your presence matters. Your voice matters. You matter. Do not let anyone convince you otherwise. Take care of yourself. Not just your body, but your mind and soul. Rest when you need to. Listen to what your heart is telling you. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The world may try to make you hard, but do not lose your softness. There is strength in kindness, in love, in vulnerability. You have survived every difficult moment so far. You will survive this too. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep shining. My dear child, there are moments in your life when the world may seem overwhelmingly vast, and you may feel small in comparison. You may look at the mountain of challenges before you and wonder how you will ever climb to the top. Each day is an opportunity to step into the person you are becoming, to let go of the chains that may have once held you, and to create a new version of yourself. The beauty of life is that you are not limited by your past. You can redefine yourself with every new breath. Trust in your ability to release the past, to forgive yourself, and to move forward with a heart open to the limitless possibilities ahead. My dear child, there will be times when you question your worth, when you feel as though you are not enough, that you are not deserving of the life you dream of. But I want to remind you of this truth: You are enough, just as you are. Your worth is not determined by the things you have done or the things you have not done. You are worthy of love, success, peace, and all of the good things that life has to offer, simply because you are you. You are a beautiful, radiant being of light, created with purpose, love, and intention. There is nothing you need to do to prove your worth to anyone, not even yourself. You are valuable just by being, and there is no standard of perfection that you must live up to in order to be deserving of love and happiness. The divine created you exactly as you are for a reason, and that reason is good, sacred, and pure. Never forget that you are worthy, and that nothing you do can diminish the value of your soul. My dear child, I know that it is easy to look around and compare your journey to others, to feel as though everyone else has it all figured out while you are struggling to find your way. But I ask you to remember this: no one else's journey is the same as yours. You are walking a path that is uniquely yours, and it is not meant to look like anyone else's. The only measure of success is whether you are living in alignment with your heart, your soul, and your truth. It is important to understand that everyone is on their own journey, facing their own challenges and their own moments of growth. Just because someone else's path appears easier or more successful does not mean yours is any less valuable or meaningful. Focus on your own path and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Do not allow the illusion of others' success to make you feel inadequate. You are already exactly where you need to be, and your journey is unfolding in its own perfect timing. My dear child, at times, you may feel overwhelmed by the expectations of others or by your own sense of responsibility. It is easy to feel as though you must carry the burdens of the world, that you must meet the needs and desires of everyone around you. But I want to remind you that you are only responsible for your own well-being. You are not here to carry the weight of others' dreams or expectations. My dear child, it is easy to become discouraged when the challenges of life seem insurmountable, but I want you to remember that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Every hardship is a stepping stone on the path of your transformation. What feels like an obstacle today may be the very thing that strengthens you for tomorrow. You are not defined by your struggles, but by how you rise above them. In every moment of difficulty, you are given the opportunity to rise higher, to deepen your understanding of who you are, and to embrace the fullness of your potential. You may not always see the lesson in the midst of the storm, but trust that it is there, waiting to be revealed. Life has a way of shaping you through the experiences you encounter, and in the end, you will emerge wiser, stronger, and more compassionate. Do not fear the storms, my dear child, for they are part of the natural rhythm of life. They are not meant to break you, but to help you grow. My dear child, as you continue on your journey, remember to be kind to yourself. In a world that often places high demands on perfection, it is easy to forget that you are enough just as you are. There is no need to strive for an unattainable ideal or to measure your worth by the standards of others. You are already perfect in your imperfection, and it is through your authenticity that you will find the deepest fulfillment. Be gentle with yourself when you fall short, and allow yourself the grace to learn from your mistakes. You are constantly evolving, constantly growing, and every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Do not judge yourself too harshly, for you are doing the best you can with what you have. Remember that life is not about perfection, but about embracing the journey with an open heart and a willingness to grow. My dear child, there will be moments when you feel uncertain, when the future feels unclear, and when you question whether you are on the right path. But I want you to remember that uncertainty is not something to fear. It is a sign that you are in a space of transformation, a space where you are opening yourself up to new possibilities and new ways of being. Trust that, even in the unknown, you are always being guided by a higher force, by the love that is always present in your life. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for it is in the unknown that you will discover new strengths, new opportunities, and new parts of yourself that you never knew existed. Life is a series of unfolding moments, and though you may not always see the full picture, trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything is happening for your highest good. My dear child, Angel says, you are not failing. You are growing. Growth is not always graceful, but it is always necessary. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to begin. The right time is now. The perfect time will never come, because perfection does not exist. Just start. Angel says, forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Release the weight of old wounds. You deserve freedom more than you deserve to carry resentment. Even when you feel unseen, you are watched over. Even when you feel unheard, you are deeply known. Even when you feel unloved, you are surrounded by love beyond measure. Angel says, rest is not laziness. You are allowed to pause. Even the strongest waves return to the shore before rising again. Your voice matters. Your presence matters. There is no one else in existence who could offer what you bring to the world. Do not silence yourself for fear of not being enough. Angel says, walk boldly, even if you do not know the destination. The road will reveal itself as you go. You have survived every hardship you once thought would break you. You have risen from every fall. You are more powerful than you know. Angel says, love is still waiting for you. Joy is still waiting for you. Do not close your heart out of fear. You are worthy, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. Worth is not earned. It is inherent. It is yours. Angel says, keep going. Even when you are tired. Even when you are unsure. Even when the road is unclear. Keep going. Rise, my dear child. Rise in love, in faith, in truth. The world needs your light. And no matter where you go, I am with you. Always. My dear child, there is nothing in this world that can diminish the light within you. No hardship, no mistake, no loss can take away the essence of who you are. You are created with intention, with purpose, with love. You are part of something greater than yourself, part of a cosmic whole that is woven together with threads of love, compassion, and understanding. You are never separate from that love. It is always with you, within you, and all around you. My dear child, you may find that there are times when you must let go of the things that no longer serve you. This can be difficult, for it is natural to hold on to what is familiar, even if it brings you pain. But I ask you to trust that when you release what no longer serves you, you make room for new growth, new opportunities, and new blessings. The process of letting go is not an end, but a beginning. It is a part of the natural cycle of life, a cycle that is always moving, always evolving. Do not be afraid to release what you no longer need. Let go of the old wounds, the old beliefs, and the old patterns that bind you. In doing so, you create space for the new, for the abundance that is waiting for you. Trust that what is meant for you will come, and what is not meant for you will fall away. The divine has a plan for you, and it is always working in your favor. My dear child, there is so much beauty in the world, and I ask that you take a moment to appreciate it. Look around you and see the wonder that exists in the simplest things, the way the sun rises in the morning, the sound of a bird's song, the warmth of a hug, the kindness of a stranger. These moments of beauty are gifts, reminders of the divine that is present in every quarter of existence. Do not overlook them in your quest for something greater, for in these small moments, you will find the peace and joy that you seek. Remember, you are a part of this beauty. You are a reflection of the divine, and you have the power to bring more beauty, more love, and more light into the world. Every action you take, every word you speak, and every thought you have contributes to the greater whole. Yet your spirit remains unbroken. Do not let the past convince you that you are anything less than extraordinary. Every scar you carry is proof of your strength, a testament to your courage. Let go of the fear that tells you that you are not enough. You are enough. You have always been enough. You do not have to change who you are to be worthy of love and happiness. The right people, the right opportunities, and the right moments will find you when you stand in your truth. You are not defined by your past. You are not the mistakes you have made or the pain you have endured. You are the love you give, the light you share, the kindness you show. Do not let yesterday's shadows dim the brilliance of your future. Be gentle with yourself. The world is already harsh enough. Do not become your own worst critic. Speak to yourself with kindness, with love, with the understanding that you are a work in progress, and that is okay. Growth is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Do not rush your journey. The universe is not in a hurry, and neither should you be. Everything you desire, everything meant for you, is making its way to you. Trust in divine timing. What is yours will not pass you by. Let go of the need to control everything. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes, the most beautiful things happen when you release your grip and let the universe take the lead. Surrender to the flow. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Love is not something you have to chase. It is not something you have to beg for. Love is your birthright. The right love, the kind that sees you, cherishes you, and nurtures you, will never make you feel like you have to earn it. Do not be afraid of endings. Every ending is a new beginning in disguise. Your worth is inherent in your being. You are a divine expression of love, and you are worthy of love, success, and happiness simply because you exist. No amount of external validation will ever change the truth that you are enough. The world may try to convince you otherwise, but deep down, you know the truth. You are a beautiful, unique soul, and your value is immeasurable. When you feel inadequate, when you feel like you're not living up to the standards set by others, I encourage you to return to yourself. Reconnect with your heart and remember that you are already perfect, just as you are. Your light is meant to shine brightly in the world, and you do not need to be anything other than yourself to do so. My dear child, there are moments when life can feel isolating, when the people around you seem to be moving forward while you feel stuck or lost. It is easy to compare your journey to theirs and feel like you are falling behind. But I want you to remember that your path is uniquely yours, and it will unfold in its own time. The timing of your life is not something that can be rushed. It is not a race. Each person's journey is different, and you are right where you need to be. You do not need to compare yourself to others. What they have achieved or the way their lives look does not diminish your worth or the value of your own journey. You are on your own path, and it is unfolding in perfect timing. The dreams you have are meant for you, and they will manifest in their own time. Do not rush the process, and do not be discouraged by what you see around you. Trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. My dear child, when you feel unsure about the path you're on, when you wonder if you are making the right choices, I want to remind you that it is okay to not have all the answers. You do not need to have everything figured out in order to move forward. Life is not about having all the answers in advance. It is about trusting the process and moving with faith. In moments of uncertainty, when you feel lost or uncertain, take a step back and breathe. Trust that the answers will come when the time is right. There is no need to rush this process, for it unfolds in its own time. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that all will come to you as you continue to walk in faith. My dear child, when life feels uncertain, remember that there is always a greater plan at work. The twists and turns of your journey are not random, but part of a divine design that will lead you to the place where you are meant to be. You may not always understand the purpose of each experience, but trust that every step is bringing you closer to your true self. Trust in the flow of life, for it is always moving you in the direction of growth, healing, and transformation. In moments of doubt, know that you are not alone. You are surrounded by love, guidance, and protection, even when it feels as though the world is against you. You are supported by forces far greater than yourself, and your steps are guided by a wisdom that transcends time. Have faith in this guidance, and know that every challenge is an opportunity to grow and learn. My dear child, you may not always feel like you are enough, and there may be times when you feel unworthy of love, peace, or success. But I want you to remember that you are worthy always. Your worth does not depend on the things you accomplish or the approval of others. Your worth is intrinsic, rooted in the fact that you are a divine being, a beautiful expression of love and light. You are enough, just as you are, and you have nothing to prove. The world may sometimes make you feel as though you are not enough, but do not be swayed by these illusions. Your true worth is not determined by the opinions of others or the standards of society. The river does not struggle to reach the ocean, it flows. The tree does not force its branches to grow, it reaches. Let yourself move with the current of life, not against it. You are being guided, even when you do not see the way. You search for meaning, for a place where you belong, but do you not see? You already belong. The earth does not reject you. The sky does not turn you away. You are part of the great whole, woven into the fabric of the universe itself. There is no place where you are not meant to be. Angel says, do not be afraid to walk alone at times, for even in solitude, you are never truly alone. The silence is not emptiness. It is a space for you to hear what has always been within you. Listen to the quiet, and you will hear truth. Time moves forward, and you may feel as though you are losing something. But nothing truly lost is ever gone. Every experience, every love, every lesson lives on within you. The past is not a weight, it is a foundation upon which you rise. Angel says, the world may tell you that you must earn your worth, that you must prove yourself. But I tell you this, you are worthy from the very beginning. Before you spoke a word, before you achieved a single thing, you are already enough. Let no one convince you otherwise. There will be moments when you feel small, when the vastness of life seems too great to bear. But do not be afraid. The ocean is vast, yet each drop of water matters. The universe is endless, yet you are a vital part of its song. Your presence here is no mistake. Angel says, walk with faith, not fear. The unknown is not an enemy, it is a door waiting to be opened. Step forward, even when you cannot see what lies ahead. Each step will reveal the next. Trust. Pain may touch you, but it cannot define you. The greatest growth happens in the spaces of uncertainty. It is in those moments that you find the strength to trust in yourself, to listen to your inner wisdom, and to move forward with faith. Do not let the need for certainty hold you back. Let go of the need to control everything and allow life to unfold as it is meant to. You are always guided, always supported, and always loved. My dear child, there will be times when you feel as though you are not enough, when the world around you makes you question your worth. But I want you to remember this, you are more than enough. You are a divine being, worthy of all the love, peace, and joy that life has to offer. Your worth is not determined by the things you do, the titles you hold, or the opinions of others. Your worth is inherent in who you are, your kindness, your love, your light. You are a unique expression of the divine, and there is no one else like you in the world. You are irreplaceable. Your light, your love, and your presence in this world are needed. Never doubt your worth, even when the world seems to make you question it. You are more than enough, just as you are. You do not need to change for anyone. You do not need to prove your worth. You are worthy simply because you exist, and that is enough. My dear child, in moments of uncertainty, it is important to remember that you are always supported by forces far greater than yourself. The divine is always with you, guiding you, loving you, and offering you the strength you need to move forward. The angels, the spirits, and all of creation are here to help you, to uplift you, and to offer you comfort and protection. Even when you cannot see them, they are present, offering their support in the form of gentle whispers, moments of peace, and the quiet guidance of your heart. You are enough, just as you are, and there is nothing you need to prove. When the world makes you feel small or insignificant, remember that you are a unique and irreplaceable being, created for a purpose that only you can fulfill. There is no one else like you, and your presence on this earth is meaning. You may not always see the impact you have on those around you, but trust that your light shines brighter than you know, and that every act of kindness, every moment of love, ripples out and touches lives in ways that go beyond your comprehension. My dear child, there may be times when you doubt your path, when you wonder if you are truly on the right course. But I assure you, there is no right or wrong path, there is only your path. You are exactly where you need to be at this moment, and each choice you make is an opportunity to align more fully with the truth of who you are. The journey may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. The challenges you face are not obstacles, but stepping stones, helping you grow and evolve into the person you are meant to become. Trust the journey and trust yourself. You have everything within you to navigate whatever comes your way. Your intuition, your inner wisdom, and your heart will always guide you if you take the time to listen. You do not need to have all the answers, but you need to trust that you are capable of finding your way, step by step. Be patient with yourself, and know that the answers you seek will come to you when you are ready for them. My dear child, you may often feel as though the world moves too fast, as though everything is happening all at once, and you cannot keep up. The pace of life can be overwhelming, and in those moments, it is important to take a step back and breathe. Slow down and reconnect with yourself. Even on the days when you feel isolated, even when it seems like no one understands, know that you are deeply loved. The universe is holding you. Love surrounds you in ways you may not yet see. Let go of the fear of failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey. Every setback, every mistake, every wrong turn is teaching you something. Do not be afraid to start again. You do not need to have all the answers. Life is not about certainty. It is about trust. Trust yourself. Trust that you are capable, that you are resilient, that you are strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. Forgive yourself for the times you were hard on yourself, for the moments when you doubted your worth, for all the ways you have been unkind to yourself. You deserve the same love and compassion you give to others. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are exactly as you are meant to be. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that cannot hold your light. Stand tall. Own your power. Love will find you. Even if your heart has been broken, even if you have been let down, even if you have convinced yourself that love is not meant for you, it is. You are worthy of a love that sees you, cherishes you, and stays. Keep your heart open. You are allowed to rest. You do not have to earn your worth through exhaustion. You do not have to prove your value by running yourself into the ground. Rest is not weakness. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. Happiness is not a destination. It is something you can choose now. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect before allowing yourself joy. Find beauty in the small things.